Are you kidding me? He lagged out as soon as we went live.
As soon as we went live, he
As
freezes.
soon as it started, he
Oh
froze.
my god. Wow.
God.
Well,
You were
welcome me up to
kidding
the
me.
shit show.
Okay. Welcome back, everyone. Episode 46. It is
Did you
9:12 p.m. on the East Coast. Just leave and come back. It's not. God. Your
Oh,
ISP is a. Oh my God. Okay.
we need to move you out of the boonies
Oh,
is what we need to do.
okay. Uh,
You know what he sounds like? He sounds like one of those little toys that you talk to into that makes you sound like a robot.
I was thinking more like a Speakin's bell.
Yeah, kind of like the same thing.
Yeah. Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. I have the toy in my son's room. He still has mine from when I was a kid. Oh God. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
As soon as we went live, too.
Yeah, dude, just dip out and come back.
I don't think he heard you.
Oh my God. Okay. Well,
Well,
I'm just going to partially mute him until he gets it figured out. And then, anyway, welcome back to episode 46. It is 9:13 now, on the East Coast. What's going on, guys, besides disaster again?
man, it's not been anything special this week. Just working, trying to catch up from the 4th, cleaning everything up. The 4th wasn't as busy as everybody thought it would be. I could have told them that, but they don't listen to me.
Yeah,
I made somebody super angry this morning. I had a stop up in Jefferson City, and the only note that I had in my handheld was like, "Call them as soon as you leave Knoxville." Or I'm sorry, the city that we live in.
oh my God.
And so I did, and it was like 3:45 in the morning.
Yep.
Is he with us?
Nope.
Okay.
But
So as soon as I get down here, he goes, "Oh, this is way too early to be doing this."
man,
I'm like, "Okay, well, I'm sorry. That's the only note that I had in my handheld."
I used
Tried to do the right thing.
I used to work in an IGA, and I've probably said this on here before, but I had to stock on Monday and Thursdays, and had to be at the store at 5 a.m. So I would have to get up like 3:30, and that was like the earliest I ever had to get up for a job. And it's just a different world when you're driving down the road at like 4:30 in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I
I
don't
don't know.
miss
I
it.
think it's kinda peaceful at,
It
like,
is in a
4:00 in the
way.
morning.
The most peaceful thing about that job, though, to me, was stocking wasn't bad because it was a small store and it didn't open till
Yeah.
8, so half of the stocking time was before the store even opened.
Which IGA did you work at?
Blaine.
Oh,
So I got to work there. It
I've been
doesn't
to that
exist.
one.
It doesn't exist anymore. Uh,
Yeah.
but like most of my time was just there with headphones on and just like putting stuff, food away. I mean, I hated doing the rotation. That was annoying.
Yeah.
It was always good whenever the product you're stocking was just out or there's only like one or two left. But it was like, hey, you can hold 20 and there's still 12 of them. I'm like, oh, cool. So that sucked. But and I liked that. And the best part was when I worked there, the because back when I worked there, I didn't have the work ethic. If I want to make as much money as possible, it's like I just need to make money, and when I'm done, I want to go home. So he would basically be like,
No,
"You get the
that's
store
the
stocked,
same thing with
you
me.
can get out." So like, there were days when I would get out by like 12 o'clock, and it was pretty cool to have already put in like 6 or 7 hours and to be done with your day. Um, I remember the one day when I first ordered my Xbox One, it was supposed to get delivered that day, and it was a stock day, and I was, like, watching the delivery, and I was like, "It's almost home, I wanna go home and play it," and then I saw a UPS truck go by, I was like, "I gotta get out of here."
I did that with, one of my jobs. It was whenever I was a debt collector, and I got the notification that when I had a blow up kayak that was sent to the house, and literally I got the notification right before lunch, and they have, like, the occurrence system
Mhm.
where, if you leave the last half of the day, then you only get, like, half an occurrence instead of a full. So I was like, "How many occurrences do I have before I get fired?" And she goes, "No, you're not leaving." And I was like, "Well." I decided to leave, fix my kayak, and hit the lake. It was actually really fun.
I haven't been on a lake in a long time, probably, like, 20 years, but,
Oh,
it was always fun, but you know what's crazy, though, is I have 3 uncles and 2 of which have boats, and I've
yeah.
still never go out. Like, one of them is, like, on the lake almost every day, and I still, like, never go to the lake.
Well, the lakes that I have around here, they're freaking radioactive.
No, they all are.
So,
I don't remember which one it
no,
is.
Douglas ain't that bad.
I mean, they're all kind of gross,
Well, yeah, I mean, any lake is gross, but
but, there's one down in, somewhere near Vonore, however you pronounce it,
oh, yeah.
that, like, there's legitimately signs, it's like, warning, "Do not eat anything out of this
Yeah.
lake," and I was like, "Oh, that's great."
Um, Milton Hills that way too.
Mhm.
Well,
I
I don't know
really
if we're gonna get Doc back,
we may not have him
but
back tonight.
yeah.
He's trying, but I don't know, it seemed like it was fine, and then it all just went south real fast,
As
but
soon as we changed into this screen, like, it literally just blew up. Yay,
it's
technology.
that fan, he just had to have that fan, just pushing it with the fan
We're
until he
gonna
could
blame it on the
just
fan.
killed it. Well, anyway,
That's funny.
my week was, slightly more eventful. I
Yeah.
have struggled all week at work, like, every day has just been, like, one thing after another that I keep, like, little things I'm not sure how big of a deal they are, but to me, they're like, "This isn't good that I'm making all these mistakes." But then, I guess I can chalk it up to a little bit of exhaustion, and I guess the exhaustion will plays into the next thing that happened to me. Wednesday I was sitting at my desk, and there's this lobby outside of the office that I work in, and I see someone, like, walking towards me, and I'm looking at him, I'm like, "Does that guy, like, not have a mouth? Or is, like, his mouth just, like, really small?" And, like, I can't distinguish his face, and then I start looking around at everyone else, I'm like, "I'm kinda having trouble looking at everybody's faces right now," and, like, I even look at a picture of my son, which is, like, this far away from me, I'm like, "Everyone looks weird right now." And then I was like, "That's odd." So then I get up and go to lunch with my coworker,
Oh,
and we walk up to the the square downtown, and,
yeah.
we're just walking around. Grab some food and stuff, and then we walk to the store, and as soon as I walk into the store, I am standing there talking to her, I'm like and I start looking around in my eye, and all the perimeter of my outside of my left eye, um the best way I described it to, one of my coworkers today is, have you ever been inside of a pool that has, like, not just a regular pool liner, but it's, like, almost like a marbled tile or something that's defined
Yeah.
looking, and the way the water looks on it? That's
Yeah.
all I saw in my eye was, like, waves
Really?
and ripples all over my eye, and I'm like, "What's happening?" And, like, no matter where I looked, it started to, like, bleed over into my right eye. I would cover my eye up, and I could still see it everywhere. I'm like, "What's happening?" And then as I was standing there, I start seeing this, like, shade start to, like, cross over to where, like,
Oh,
everything started looking
shoot.
black. I'm like, "What's happening?" And she's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm kind of freaking out about it." And then after a while, it kinda went away. But then later that night, I come home and I started getting, like, a pounding headache behind my left eye, which is very common, for me. But ever since then, my eye has just felt kind of heavy, like, when you have, like, an altitude change when you're driving and you can, like they say, like, pop your nose
Yeah.
like that, but then your eyes will kind of like do that. That's what my whole left eye has felt like for like
Mm.
48 hours now.
I hate that
Um,
feeling.
so I freaked out thinking that I had you know, like a stroke or something. Uh, so I go on my lunch break yesterday to the doctor, and they said, it could be a TIA. You can't rule that out, but based on all the things you've described, it sounds like you had an ocular migraine. Um, and I was like, yeah, I'd read about that. I was wondering if that's what it was. So if you're not familiar with an ocular migraine, it's basically kind of like it can either hit two of your eyes or one of your eyes, and it has different names depending on how it hits it. Like sometimes they call it an aura. But if it, like you focus on one eye, it's called like an ocular migraine or retinal migraine. And basically you get like ripples in your vision, you get temporary like blindness, you get see black spots, your eye can get like really hazy and you just like lose vision in it. And then usually as it fades, then you start getting a pounding headache behind it that can last like 3 days, or just like the pain from it can. So she thinks that's what it is. So they went ahead and did a full comprehensive eye exam. Nothing was wrong, and my retina didn't detach or anything. Nothing was physically wrong with my eyes, so they referred me to my primary care to go to a neurologist, which is fine because my hand's still jacked up, and I need to talk to them about that anyways. So they're like, we can't rule anything major out. So still possibility that I had an ischemic episode. I don't
Yeah.
think so. It's been over 48 hours, and most major strokes happen within 2 days after that. Can't say it's not though. But based on the fact that I didn't, have any other symptoms of a stroke other than my eye was just, not hitting, was probably just that weird migraine, but they're not common. And if you've never had one, it's a very weird experience. It almost looks like when you're driving
I've
down the
had a
highway.
regular migraine, but
Yeah.
I've
It's
never
like
had
when
one like that.
it's like when you drive down the road in on like a highway in the summer and you're going over a hill and you see like on the horizon, the
Yeah.
heat wave. That's what my eye looked like yesterday. I just saw that no matter where I looked at anything I looked at or even closed my eyes, you could still feel it. So it's like a brain thing. Um, but it was really weird. But when I went to the doctor, I did find out through the full comprehensive eye exam that apparently my right eye is 0.25 farsighted and my left eye is 0.5 farsighted. So I have a very minor prescription in my eyes.
Mine are
So
different too.
yeah, so I'm probably going to go get glasses tomorrow, which I hate because I've never had to have them, and I always was happy that it's the one part of my body that didn't suck. But
Oh.
she's like, you only need them when you need them, and really, I just want you to have them because it might reduce your headaches. So I'm pretty much going to wear them like I would wear blue light glasses in front of the computer. Because she's like, how often do you spend a computer? I'm like, well, I wake up,
Well.
I go to work, and I stare at a screen for 8.5 hours. Then I go home, and then I sit and stare at a screen until I go to bed. And then sometimes I stare at the screen while I'm in bed. So yeah, I'm pretty much always, if I'm not, my eyes are open, they're in front of a screen or behind
Yeah.
the wheel of a car. So I was like, yeah, maybe I should do this, but like I'm not gonna get the glasses there because that's what my wife did, and she paid like $300 for hers. I'm like, I'm gonna go to Walmart and pay like $30 for mine because I don't care. I just want
See,
my eyes
the
not
thing
hurt.
is, I've been wearing glasses ever since like the first or second grade, so I've always had glasses.
Yeah.
My prescriptions are like super thick. I gotta get like a thinned out lens just so they
Mm,
can fit in most frames
yeah.
because they're that thick. And um, I went to the eye doctor 2 weeks ago, something like that, and she was like, "Well, one of your eye is good, and it's this one right here."
Mm,
And she was like, "Your right eye kinda has dryness." And I was like, "Okay." And she showed me a little picture, and she was like, "These little lines under, like, your eyelid,
yeah.
um, is supposed to give, like, moisture to your eye, and it's just
Hmm.
not getting."
Yeah.
And
That's
I
what
was
they
like,
said with mine.
"Okay." Yeah.
Yep.
And,
They said,
she was like, "It's only on one part of your eye." So she gave me some or, she told me to go get some, like, heat compresses,
mm,
and they're, like, relaxing and all that stuff, but hopefully that's fixing it. She was like, "Well, your tear ducts are try to match what, you know, the I guess, the fluidity that goes into your eye normally,
Yeah.
so it, like, makes you cry trying to just kind of give back what you're supposed to have, which is
Yeah.
really weird,
She said that like, the oil glands in my eyelids are, like, were not, like, producing at
oil
all
glands, yep.
until she, like, started pressing on them. She's like, "I need you to learn to blink more." I'm like, "Okay." But, she's like, "I something about these, the way my eyelids," she said, I think her wording was, "Because of the way that you focus so much and you don't blink and you're always using your eyes, you've basically your eyelids have created a perfect spot for eye mites to just live."
Oh,
And she's like, "You need a specialty eye drop now." And, so she called
I
those in.
hate eye drops.
Dude, I can't stand I have the most sensitive eyes in the
I
world.
hate them so bad.
When I had pink eye in, like, 2018 or 2019, Hannah had to, like, put me on the couch and, like, hold me back and, like, hold my eye open and, like, put them in. I was
It's weird. I
it
can
I
put contacts in, touch my eye, no problem.
can't do it.
I guess I think it's the anticipation.
It is
That's
for me
probably
too.
the worst thing. It's like, I know it's coming and it may hit. Oh god.
When they did the eye exam, they did a thing where they have to, like you have to, like, stare at the red light, and then it puffs the air, and I'm sitting there like like, they're not gonna do it until you hold it still, so I'm like and as soon as they puff it, I'm like I was, like, squared up, I'm like, I was gonna punch the thing. I was like, I can't stand it. Oh, I hate my eyes being touched. I could never wear contacts. Little sea dog.
Yeah. The
Um,
the first time that I went to, my new eye doctor, they gave me one test, and you, like, have this little clicker button,
yeah,
and you put your eyes in here, and
mm,
there's, like click it whenever you see something, like a flash of light,
yeah, like
and
white dots around you, and you have to, like,
I'm blind.
yeah.
I didn't see anything for, like, 5 minutes, and they're just like, "Huh," and I was like, "Let's do it again." Maybe I wasn't looking. Dude, I still didn't see anything, so I just started hitting the clicker, just click, 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 and, like, Morse code or something, and, sh she looked at my prescription, and she was like, "Yeah, we probably shouldn't have done that test." I was
Y
like, "I'm not gonna lie, I didn't see anything, I just clicked because I thought that's what you wanted."
well, mine was bad because I made this stupid mistake of doing it with my right hand, and I had that big, thick brace on at the time, so I could barely move
Oh.
my thumb, so I'm like, I'm missing it or I'm anticipating it hitting it, so I'm just like, because the test I had to do is you had to stare at a red dot for, like, 5 minutes, and anytime you saw a white one around you, you had to
Yeah,
click it,
I think that's what it is.
and after that long, you're
I didn't
like,
see
"Am
any
I
of
even seeing it
them.
anymore?" And she's like, "Yeah, you're a little erratic on that test, but it's okay, I understand." Because like, my actual sightedness,
So,
um
without any, corrective lenses, I
mhm.
can't see the big E on the,
Oh,
eye
really?
chart. Yeah, nothing. Like, I can see colors, that's about it.
So, like, when I did my vision, like, she said I'm farsighted, so, like, I struggled to read things up close, which I also think blinding headache, my eyes
Yeah.
were just, I was, I had slept, like, 4 hours the night before. I really wanted another test because I feel like I could pass it next time. Because I don't think that my nearsighted or my farsighted is that bad, but my vision, my distant is as good as I always thought it was. Because when I had to read the distance, I read it at 2012. So,
Yeah.
I have a very good far off vision, but, but I was just like, I don't know. But, I mean, they also, measure the curvature. They can clearly tell that I had astigmatisms in both eyes, which, to be fair,
I
when we
got
were at yeah.
astigmatism.
When we were in college, I still remember the night that, she said, one of my friends, she was actually in band with us. We were in the auditorium watching a play, and, I was constantly would get headaches in this one eye, which is the worst one according to that test. And she's like, "You probably have astigmatism," and I was like, "Eh," and I'd never had an
Eh.
eye exam. And for years, I think that might be why I get these constant headaches is from that curvature of that
Yeah.
eye. Because I went to the doctor last year when I was on paternity leave to get my eyes checked because I was having horrible headaches every day, and I thought I did an eye exam then, and they're like, "So when's the last time you had an eye exam? Because you came in twice last year, but those were just for office visits." I'm like, Oh, those weren't eye exams? Oh, probably 20 years ago. So
Yeah.
so that's when I found
M
that my eyes actually
Man, I would get
aren't perfect.
tons of, like, pressure headaches from, like, playing
Mhm.
trombone,
Oh
and,
gosh,
like
yeah.
yeah, I'd be in a practice room, and I'd just be practicing, and, man, that headache would just, like, nail me,
Oh
and I was
gosh,
like,
yeah.
"Oh my gosh." So I would literally turn the light off and get underneath the piano and just lay down.
Mhm. I'm not gonna lie to you, I thought about going to, like, Walgreens or CVS tomorrow and buying an eye patch and just wearing it all weekend because, like, no, I'm not joking, like, the one comfort I found today was just doing this. It's like, when I can't
Yeah,
see, I was like, "Oh, it doesn't hurt anymore," but then, like, as I covered, it's like, "Oh, it's kind to compensate now. It sucks." So,
yeah.
I don't know. It'd be kinda wild to just be
Well,
streaming
I
all night
mean,
tomorrow and
Black
just,
Flag did just come out
"Oh, I can play
yesterday.
I can play, Assassin's Creed
Black
tomorrow
Flag with
instead."
an eye patch.
Black Flag again. My trauma game. That was the game I was playing this summer after my grandma died and I moved out and I was living by myself. Yeah. I'd love to play that game again.
You know, I've never played that one.
It it wasn't
That and
bad. It was
Origins
actually
are
one of the
the
best.
2 Assassin's Creed games that I had interest in,
Mhm.
but I hate stealth games.
Those are, funnily enough, my most 2 traumatic Assassin's Creed games. Because 4 was the one that I had barely started. My grandma died, I moved into her house, lived there by myself in the summer, and I was playing it on my 360 while I was taking care of the house
Yeah,
by myself just because I was trying to get through the whole series. Because Origins was coming out that fall, so that would've been 2017, and then Origins comes out, and that's when I'm living by myself in the winter on working night shift at a new job, and my wife had just moved, to up here from Chattanooga, and she was occasionally staying with me, and I was having, like, all of these, like, really bad anxiety attacks from living alone and having stuff.
yeah.
So, yeah, those 2 games elicit great memories for me. But, no, I got through almost that entire series. By the time I got to Valhalla, I quit and haven't played anything since then. But,
Yeah, I was never good at them. I have
well,
tried many times to play that.
once you got to Origins, the stealth was no longer the same kind of stealth. It was
No,
a
and,
much different kinda
like,
game.
I still was not
Oh,
good.
you don't have to be stealthy in that you
You
do
don't have to be, but
that. No. The Origins of, what do you call it? Odyssey and Valhalla felt more like RPGs than action stealth
yeah,
games. So,
but
I still enjoyed, Odyssey quite a bit, though. I had started it and then put it down for a while, and then this summer I was on furlough and I got married. I picked it up and started a new game, and
yeah.
I really enjoyed it.
I started it whenever it came on, PS Plus, and, just because I was like, "It's
Yeah.
free, I haven't played it, let's check it out," and I was like, "Eh." It just got repetitive, honestly.
Yeah. When I first played it, I played as Alexios, and then when I took a break from the game, and then I looked up which a character was supposed to be canon, and it was Cassandra. So I played as
Yeah,
her, and I was like, I actually kind of liked playing as her more, and the game was pretty fun. So, but they
kinda
are very repetitive. They're just open world fatigue, man. It's so crazy how many games came out when open world was getting big, and they were
yeah,
just like Final Fantasy 13 is a good example. The big reason people hated that game was because they thought it was too linear. It's not open world enough. And now we're just like, oh my God, please, no
yeah.
more games.
I
That
hate open world game.
they're so
Like,
burnt out. They're so overplayed now. I love a good short linear game.
the only open world game that I have enjoyed is Skyrim,
Mhm. It,
and
it
that's
took a special kind
literally
of year for Skyrim.
yeah, like, all the other, and I've tried tons of them. I've tried, Cyberpunk, I've tried, Far Cry's, I've tried, just so many of them, and I was just not a big fan of open world game.
Yeah. The problem for me was not the fact that they were just I don't like open world. It's the fact that there were too many back to back at one time,
Yeah,
and after I played so many of them, I can't handle anymore. Because like I think the year that Origins came out was the year that Breath of the Wild came out. Actually, I think Breath of the Wild came out like March of that year, and then Origins
yeah,
came
I've
out in
tried
like
that one too.
August of that year.
Not a big fan.
And that's just too many hours to sink into giant open world. And that's the thing is, the difference between an open world game to me and like an MMO is because an MMO is a massive game, but it feels
Yeah,
like a time investment. Whereas like it will pay off, you'll still have it, it's tangible. Like because like look at a game like WoW. WoW has been out for like 22 years now, and you still have everything you've ever done on it. Whereas, like, I could put 100 hours into the next Assassin's Creed. Oh, it's outdated. There's a new one. It's like that's those are actually some of the games where a platinum trophy or a 1,000 gamer score actually is tangible because, like, at least you have something to show for the time you spent in a game
Yeah.
you're never going to go back to. But those games are massive, and it's just like I actually I know people used to drag games. It's like a brand new game come out. I'm paying $60 for a 20-hour game. I'm like, I would pay $100 for a 20-hour game if it means I'd have to stare at the same screen for 6 months out of my year. Like, I love a good short
I get
campaign.
the concept of an open world, and with the technology that we have, getting away from loading screens,
Yeah,
because when I was, playing through my PS2, I forgot how much I hate loading
yeah.
screens because they are god awful sometimes.
Short caveat: no, I would not pay $100 for a game. The game industry needs to check itself. Charging over $60 for a game is
I mean,
robbery,
it's
and
ridiculous.
you all need to suck it up, and you all need to stop. $80 for GTA, $100 for the premium version. Yeah, you can kiss me.
Yeah.
No, miss that. It's been the standard
I'm
$60
probably
for
not
years.
gonna get
Keep it at
GTA as soon as it comes out, if it comes out.
that.
I'm still iffy about that. They're gonna be like, "Oh, it needs a little more tweaking."
On that
More
note, have
tweaking.
you gone to PlayStation's YouTube page lately?
No.
Oh my
Dude,
god.
I have, not been on the internet at all.
It has been a campaign against them ever since that announcement. You go and look at any trailer they have released in the past week or so, and they are all downvoted to hell in their ratios. And all the
Oh,
comments are like, "Do the right thing, PlayStation. Physical disc. You've lost me forever." It's just all the comments are like, "Hey, here's this brand new game. Go to hell, PlayStation." It's like no one cares about anything. It could be like, "Guys,
double
guess what?
chin
New
chop.
Spider-Man game. Double middle fingers." It's like people are just so furious. And I mean, they're speaking. Now, if they'll speak with their wallets, they can make some change. But right now, it's just, it's just posturing. If they don't actually do anything about it, it's not going to mean anything. Because everyone's big talk right now. But then, November comes around and GTA launches, and people will be like, I'd like 3 copies, please.
Yeah.
And then it's back to square one. We're doing it again. So,
All we do is just complain.
yep. It's easy to speak without action, but, I'm pretty sure this is how we ended our podcast last week, so we're right back into the disc
Oh,
versus disco.
yeah.
It's
It
part
all
2,
comes
let's go.
back around.
Which, if you didn't catch that live, you probably haven't heard that yet because 'cause I'm lazy and I still haven't uploaded it yet. I'm doing that after this episode. It's been a week. I had an I episode. That was 3 days after I was supposed to upload that, though, so,
Yeah. Well,
well, technically 2 days. I could have uploaded until Monday, but who's counting? Who's paying attention?
who's counting?
Oh, I do have to acknowledge something. 2 episodes ago when we had Lainey on here, I have not played the game yet, so I can't speak to it, but, one of our viewers, talked to me personally. They were displeased with our omission of a certain game that should have been made into a musical, and that was, Clair Obscur. He said, "Absolutely, that game should have been a musical," and
Oh.
I'm like, "I haven't played it, I can't speak to it," but
See,
he
the
was
okay, I'm gonna get probably a little bit of hate. And it's the same argument that I would have with Life of Strange about
Mhm.
turning that into a musical
Yeah.
is I'm not gonna ruin anything for you, but it is a deep story.
Yeah, I've heard.
Um,
Don't know much about it yet,
and
thankfully.
I'm not gonna ruin anything for you, but it takes you on an emotional roller coaster. I will say that. And, I love those kinda games, but, I was sitting back and I was like, "Man," it's kinda defeating. So turning that into a musical, I don't speak French.
I don't speak French.
I don't. And then, B, it's just it's so heavy as far as emotion. And sometimes that's good,
Mm.
but I think when it comes to music, I mean, shoot, everything would be in a minor key. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
the minor key musical.
It's okay. You could, That's the thing about monitor. Oh, he's back! Oh my god!
He's back.
There
The
are
return.
some ways to write in a major key that sounds minor, um, and you can still get that minor tonality without just making it. And he's gone. Uh, but you know, because I'm always on tangents. A minute ago, you mentioned the French thing. That's a funny little story I have to tell you. So if you know my oldest son, he is like most children. He is a sassy little dude. He'll come up with the most crazy things that you'll never expect. So he likes to sleep in our bed, or either that, or he'll wake up in the middle of the night and crawl into our bed, and I never know he's in there until I wake up the next morning. But I think it
Oh,
was
Connor's been doing that too.
Wednesday morning. I woke up and he was lying in our bed, and he had hit one of his bedtime books. And I don't know if you know this book. It's called Dragons Love Tacos. And it's about dragons love tacos. You invite dragons over to your taco party, but you can't give them like spicy salsa because they can't have spicy. And spoiler alert: the
They
dragons
breathe
eat the
fire. Why
yeah.
can they not have spicy
Well,
salsa?
spoiler alert: the dragons accidentally eat some peppers and they burn the kid's house down, but then they have to help him rebuild it. It's a fun little book, but anyway,
Wait, can
uh,
you guys really not hear me?
I can hear you now.
I can hear you.
But
Okay. You said I was gone again.
yeah, you popped out
I
of
mean, you vanished.
the feed. You popped out of the cast. Um,
Oh my God.
you're
Okay.
fine. You're back in. Everyone can see you. Everyone can hear you.
Mhm.
But anyway, so he wakes up, and when he wakes up, he's usually like in a really bad mood, and he's like, "No, don't talk to me like that." So he's like lying in bed, and I'm getting dressed. I'm getting out of the shower, and I pick up his book and I look at him, and I have this thing when I read it, I'll do like this Cheech Marin, Oliver and Company accent when I read it sometimes. And I look at him like, "Yo, man, the dragon was the cuckoos, man." And I do that to him. And he looks at me and goes, "Daddy, you don't speak Spanish."
Baxter, you know I don't speak Spanish.
And that just cracked me up. I'm like, "That's not Spanish, but okay."
Dude, that is probably the most quotable line that I have
I
from
know.
Anchorman.
I feel like that's all we ever quoted in college.
We have a rare guest tonight.
No, that's not Sebastian.
That's Milo.
Hello.
Hello, Milo.
We don't have any surprise guests because I think they're all in bed.
Milo,
I'm going to
take
have
that.
my ISP on a golden spike if they keep up with this.
Golden.
We're all
Yep.
about to have your IP on a golden spike.
We have went 46 episodes, and at least 40 to 41 of them have been okay. But for the last month or two,
Yeah.
it's been
Yeah.
the drizzling dookies. You might say that my internet service provider is cursed.
Here you go. I have to bring the oldest cat in here after the podcast and lock her in my room. She has to like I had to do with Sebastian a month or two ago. I had to get a urine sample from him, so I have specialty litter, and I have to put it in a box and make her use that litter box, and then extract
Do you
the
have
sample.
pretty litter?
No, it's like these little black plastic pellets to like make them think that it's a litter box, but basically it just doesn't absorb anything, and then you get a syringe and just suck all the urine up, and you have to put it in a vial and take it to the vet. But you have like 12 hours to do it, so if she pees in here tonight, I have to like throw it in the fridge and then wake up and drive straight to the vet in the morning. So,
I got to
Really?
go to the vet in the morning. Piper's kind of whimpering around, and there's something wrong with her, either back or her back legs.
Not
don't really know.
Pipper.
Yeah. Hopefully it's nothing. She just like
Okay.
pulled something.
I love me some Pipper.
Yeah, I love me some Pipper too.
pepperoni.
Mm-hmm.
But
You know what I don't love, though? My internet service provider.
is it Comtrash?
Comtrash.
It's T-Mobile, and it's been great. And I'm literally plugged into the router with a Cat 8. And I sat here and listened to you guys for 20 minutes while I was troubleshooting and trouble losing my mind. And
Well, that's what like I told you in the past. You can hear us no problem because it's not your download speed; it's your
Yeah.
upload speed.
yeah, I checked the speed right before I got back on with you guys, and I'm at 20 on the upload and 166 on the download.
I mean,
Yeah.
And
right
whenever
now,
I
you
got
look
kicked,
fine.
when I got kicked off, I was 40 on the download and 0.5 on the upload. I don't
Yeah.
know what happened.
Your download speed matches ours.
Yeah.
Welcome to ISP troubleshooting with us folks.
Oh,
It's not nearly as riveting. I wanted to join in on the physical media discussion.
Part 2.
part
Shit.
2.
Yeah, we were going to bring it back. Actually, now that
Everything
I'm
comes
here,
back.
before I end up getting kicked out again by T-Mobile, but
Oh,
I don't
you
know
name
about you
dropped.
all.
You name dropped.
T-Mobile is not a sponsorship to the
No, and it better
to the
not
pod or the
freaking be.
stream.
No, they're about to not be my internet service provider if they keep this up, but I digress.
Speaking of which, I still need to drop my car insurance. I switched to a new one, but I still have the old policy. I need to call and cancel that. I'm going to be paying for due.
Do you have the general? Did you go online and save some time?
No, my wife is a military brat, so I got on USAA.
Hey.
USAA.
Pretty good deal. $40 cheaper than what I'm paying right now a month.
Do you guys rely on digital copies of games at all, or are you strictly 100% physical?
I
prefer to have something in my hand, but
Right.
sometimes it's just easier. Like I'm about 50-50.
where I pretty much land at this point is I only want physical is if it's a series that I already own physical of. If it's like a brand new IP, I don't even care anymore. But then, my opinion's shifting on that ever since in light of all the new events. But again, my opinion on physical has diminished over the years, considering the fact that it only essentially functions as a password. It's kind of stupid that you buy a physical disc that is only read just to say you have permission to play it. If you still have to download it and you still have to, play, it doesn't.
Yeah, that's one thing that I don't like about it.
Yeah.
But
I have been going off and on for a long time when it comes to physical versus digital, and I think that since some stuff is offered only digitally now, that kind of puts us in a headlock in terms of, well, you can't get it because this is the only way you can.
yeah.
And then with all the streaming you can do, whether it's streaming PlayStation 3 games or downloading 4 or 5 or 1 and 2. And I think the price point too, because I'll see on the store, there's this one game that I've put on my wish list for probably 3 years, and I see it dip as low as like $1.
Mhm.
And I never bite the bullet because I got too much stuff to play in my backlog. But
Oh, I constantly check the store all the time because usually there's a price point that nothing will go below. If you go to
yeah,
for PlayStation, if you like the PSN or PS prices or stuff, it'll tell you that what the lowest in the like the how frequently it goes down. But like occasionally a game will just bottom out. Like it's like this game is like normally $30, normally drops down to 22, 30, 22, 30, $5. I'm like, oh, it has gone down to, and you'll try to grab it for that. And like right now, I have the biggest urge to play through BioShock again because I watched someone's video the other night on I can't remember what the guy's channel's name is, but he has like a series where he just like talks about like villains and heroes and protagonists in games. And he did like a whole video on Andrew Ryan, which if you ever played BioShock, fantastic game. But it was like, it makes me really want to play BioShock again. But like all the remastered games are like between $5 and $8 right now, but the whole collection has dropped down as low as $7. And I was like, oh, it's normally $60, but you can get it for $7 occasionally. So I'm just like sitting there holding out for it, and I'm ready to buy it again because I want to play it again. Hey,
sidebar.
no. I love you.
I mean, I will shop the deals. If I see something for $5 or less and I kind of want to just get it, then I'll just get it. There has been some new games that I bought that are digital. I bought Clair Obscur off of a sale and it was like 60% off. So, I mean, some new games I've done and some, I
thought
still
Doc froze.
like
He was
the
just in
blight.
thought.
Physical. Nah, he's still there.
I'm going back to Alden. Sidebar. I
Yeah.
feel like BioShock 1 and 2 are overrated, but I really, 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 really loved Infinite.
Oh,
And on a double sidebar, I was playing that game the day my brother died. So I don't know if that's kind of like left a sour taste in my mouth with it, but I really do like Infinite. Infinite's probably my favorite Infinite is my favorite of the three.
don't get me wrong. When I first played it, I think Infinite like really floored me, and I thought at the time I think it was my favorite too. But looking back on it, I don't know. I need to play them again. I think a lot of the plot holes in it, because I mean, you're gonna have it when you do any kind of like spoiler time traveling in alternate reality and stuff like that. That's bound to happen. But there's something about the grittiness of the first game I really liked. I do think number 2 kind of retreaded the ground too much, but I think the gameplay of number 2 was a lot more fun than 1. But the story for 1 was way better.
BioShock 2 is the Moana 2 of sequels. It was unnecessary and a cash grab.
Yeah.
So is Infant the live action Moana?
Who's
No,
to
it's
say,
good.
But who's to say? Because right now, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson dressed up like Maui is low-key a little bit creepy. So
Yeah. We're probably going to go see it in theaters whenever it comes out.
I do love me some Maui. I do love me some Moana. I love the first Moana. Did not care for the second Moana. I got off on a tangent, and I'm sorry about that.
Well, you know that the second Moana was supposed to be like a mini series or something. They all just kind of stitched together into a movie.
Yep.
Yeah.
So doesn't help anything.
No, it was a definite cash grab. So
Disney cash grab.
Say it ain't so, boss. Yeah, but that was one of my leading things of physical versus digital. I'm buying it out of convenience, but I realize my hardware is not infinite. And
BioShock
even now,
Infinite.
Sorry, we're full circle. Even now, I won't go into too much detail, but let's say I have more than one Nintendo Wii because I was experimenting. And
it's okay. We all did that in college.
And now I'm contemplating doing it for everything. So now present consoles excluded because I'm sure that's a one-way ticket to jail. But more obscure consoles like my PlayStation 3, for example.
Did you say obscure?
Look at that. I am full circle Jones tonight.
Just start doing a Pee Wee.
You said the sequel.
You came full circle.
But yeah, thinking about selling my Nintendo 64 to buy a HD equivalent where I could plug it into any television I wanted now. Modding my PlayStation 3, modding some more to the Nintendo Wii I have. I don't know, just the more current stuff's not as appealing to me. I say this as I sit here with a PlayStation 5 beside me, and I've been playing through a James Bond game, but I just don't have time to do much anymore. And then, I don't know, it does seem kind of convenient just to go the route that I'm alluding to without saying outright.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel you on the retro. Calling PlayStation 3 retro makes my bones hurt. But
yeah, right.
Playing through the 13 trilogy was a lot of fun, and I'm already kind of sad that I'm back to
the end of it.
I've been playing. I've been at the end of it for weeks. I beat it weeks ago. I've been playing Gex. Granted, those were PS1 games, but I've been playing them on PS5, and just using a PS5 controller, it just feels weird. Like I want to play more PS3 games. So
I did love my PS3.
I love you, but I'm doing a podcast. Yeah. Are you dancing?
He wants to tell you a story.
Well, you can tell me later, okay? Good night. Jenna?
What's this?
Okay.
And I say, pants.
Who do you have?
And he goes,
The Heartbreak Kid.
Okay, will you take it, please?
Oh, no, that's not the Heartbreak Kid.
I do, but
It's the British Bulldog.
There is no sacred hour in this house.
Only sacred people.
The pose that he had,
Can't
it
get up
kind of
right now.
looked like Sean.
True.
So when you're holding it from a distance, it was kind of hard to tell.
She's like, you could close your door. I'm like, yes, I'd love to close my door. You know, the room that gets 80 degrees when you close the door.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Cup of coffee, yeah.
I was actually going to tell you about something before the podcast when I was hanging out with Jonah. I saw this video pop up of I think, do you know the comedian Dan Soder?
Mm-hmm.
He was talking about how he reads Charles Manson quotes as Macho Man.
Oh, God.
I'll have to find the video and send it to you. It's pretty good.
Oh my gosh, some of those ones like at the end of his term
Mhm.
in prison,
His term.
It's
like
charming.
whenever he was like, full hair and like crazy.
Mm.
Not that he wasn't crazy whenever he was like hippie style.
When he went super crazy.
super crazy.
Watch
Turbo
out,
uber
Goku. I'm
crazy.
going super crazy. I'm over 9,000.
Super insane.
So that would actually be really funny to hear.
I'm actually tempted to go find that.
Yeah, I gotta show it
Just
to
a
you.
little tempted.
Because his Macho Man impression is pretty good.
Yeah.
Alternatively, did you ever hear Zap Brannigan, the voice actor for Zap Brannigan, read Donald Trump Twitter tweets back
mean-
in like
No.
2017, 2018?
Wasn't Zap just Billy West?
Is it Billy West? I couldn't
Yeah,
remember.
I'm pretty sure it's just Billy West.
Okay. Yeah, reading old Trump tweets was awesome.
That's crazy. I have
It's
to look
just-
that up too.
Oh, man, so good.
I just love impressions. I don't care who it is.
Yeah.
If it's a good impression, I'm because that's the thing
One
about
of my favorite impression people is Jay Farrow. Have you seen any
I
of
haven't
his
heard
stuff?
that name in a long time. See,
Yeah, I
that-
mean, I haven't seen him do anything in a while, but
That's the
man,
thing
he
that
just like zeroes in on them.
yeah, that's the thing people don't really realize about impressions is everyone thinks they have a good impression, but most of the time people think impression, they think getting the accent right. But it's like there's accent, there's inflection, there's cadence, there's mannerisms, there's gestures. And it's like that's what the thing about the Macho Man I didn't even pick up on until I saw Dan Soder do it. It's not just talking like this. It's the fact that he would do yes, and he'd like pull in and pull back.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I never even noticed it until he was doing it. I was like, oh, it's so cool.
The crazy thing is with him, he was that way everywhere.
I know.
Yeah.
Like,
That's what I've been told, like listening
I
to
saw
podcasts and
clips
stuff.
of him
that's
doing like a talk show for kids,
Mhm.
and he was still in the accent. And
That's
I
awesome.
mean, he was still in the Macho Man gimmick. It's
Love it.
crazy.
Some people
I
just
wanna be
have
a macho
really. Some people just have unique voices, and that's.
Yeah.
And I mean that even if he wasn't even a wrestler, he could have just like the
Well, he
limited
was a baseball
role,
player first.
the limited roles that he did of like voice acting and stuff. I would just loved him to keep doing that, just because if you have a unique voice, I want to hear it.
Have you
Like-
heard his rap album?
No,
Oh, man.
Oh my.
all right, I'm gonna have to fire up the old Discord server. And we're gonna have to start sharing stuff on there again. Like if we reference it on the podcast, we need to share it on Discord, the Discord server.
Oh man.
That'd be cool.
I'm gonna start
Yeah.
doing that. I'm gonna get after the episode tonight. I'm gonna get that going again.
Dude,
Okay.
I'm really bad at being on Discord.
I am too.
I don't know how Discord works, but I could do it.
I haven't opened it in months.
I mean, I open it just to try to get, some of my notifications off, but that's about it.
We sound like a bunch of tired, grumpy old men.
I am tired and grumpy.
I thought we sounded happy and fun and
I'm
jovial and
tired.
exuberant.
I don't know how to work this Discord and the gimmick and the schnabits and
Oh, I know how. I just don't feel like it.
I'm just not
I have
good
too
at it.
much to do every day.
Yeah.
I would have
I
like
just- Not good at keeping up with it.
I would have a mental breakdown if I come home and it's like, okay, I've got to do all my game dailies, and I have to post on Blue Sky, and then I have to post on Twitch, and then I
Yeah.
have to get on Discord, and I have to make a community post, and then I have to go live at
Make
this
some
exact time.
TikToks. And,
because you're a real human being and can't do that because you have a life.
Yeah, I don't want to do that either. It's like I enjoy being on Twitch, but good lord, if my life revolved around it, I couldn't have a full-time job. It would have to be a full-time job. And that's the people I don't understand who like they will forego an actual job to give, online YouTube or Twitch or Kick or whatever a chance. I'm like, you're bold. I hope you have a backup plan. But
Right?
like I
Yeah.
don't get it. I was like, I've never once thought that this would be sustainable for me. It's like I didn't quit during COVID whenever I finally made some music on Bandcamp/Arnold Clark.
Ha ha ha.
But it's like I didn't I wasn't like, well, yeah, I'm currently furloughed from work, but I don't have to go back because I made like $100 yesterday on Bandcamp Friday. uh,
Yeah.
but I mean, I would love to, make a career out of music or being online and any kind of creative outlet. But I'm not going to quit my job over it until, it actually pays more than my job, which it's not going to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I have a pretty decent job.
My first paycheck for getting this new route just hit, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is a whole lot better than what hourly." Even though I'm working a whole lot more, but still a whole lot better.
And that's why physical media is better.
Bringing
So
it
you can use your
around.
paycheck to go buy physical media.
Yeah.
No, I'm grateful for the job I have. Actually, I do like my job. It's it can be difficult and kind of stressful at times, but honestly, no, it really doesn't stress me out that much. It's probably
It's good.
one of the least stressful jobs I've had. I think fast food was infinitely more stressful than the job I have now. But
Mm-hmm.
no, I still like. I always feel like I have to clarify when I say I would love to have a job in like the creative field. It's like not that I'm unhappy with the job I have. It's just that, I went to school for 7 years. I would like to have more. I would like to do
Use
more of
the
that.
yeah.
And like I said, if it started popping off for me, like music or, streaming or stuff, I wouldn't necessarily want to just quit my job. Like, I'm not like, I know some people are like, I'm only working my day job until I can find a way to quit. I'm like, no, I'm not. I get up every day and I go to my job and
Yeah.
I don't like, I hate my job. I'm like, I got to go to work today.
Oh, I
I'm
have had jobs that I
oh,
have been
I
like,
have
"Oh,
too.
I
This
hate
isn't
I've
this
one
been
of
like
them.
that, yeah.
I'm more in
Same.
I'm more in the lines of I don't want to go to work because I just don't want to get out of bed or I'm exhausted. Not I dread everything about this place. It's more like I dread having my eyes open right now. But no, like I always clarify that because some people are like, well, why are you here? Then I'm like, well, for one, it's a good job, it's good benefits, but also because you can't just live on a whim. Like the amount of people who really, it's almost delusional that they're like, I'm going to get a job or I'm going to get a job in a creative arts field as soon as I graduate college. I'm like, no, you're not. Like if you don't know someone,
Yeah,
I I graduated
it's hard.
with a degree in music composition, and everyone that I went to school with who had that degree, either through a bachelor's or master's, I don't know any of them who are working. I think maybe one of them who is working in music now. Not to say that that school failed
We know a
at that,
person who is actually using their music degree.
but what kind of music degree was it?
It was music with business, and then
Yeah,
they transferred and got a second music business degree.
yeah. There's a hierarchy of different music
Would
degrees,
that
which
be good old KSB
it would be. I knew exactly who you're talking about when you said that.
with Egbert?
ASB?
Egbert, E minor.
Mr. Jump.
Dude,
But like
he's
I'd say,
ruined that song for me for the record.
Yeah, I know
I'd say
it.
On a sidebar, that would be a good grab to get on here. We should get KSB.
I've tried. I've talked to him, but
that'd be fun. I haven't talked to him in years. It'd be cool to talk to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw him in the parking lot at Rush's one time when I was still working at the music store that I just kind of doxed myself on. But I was getting rental instruments out of the van. Yeah. I was getting rental instruments out of the car and KSB walks up and we talked for about 10 minutes and I had like 5 trombones in my hand and I was like, all right, I gotta go KSB.
5 trombones in my
Hey, you have 2 in one hand, you have 2 in the other, you tuck one under your armpit, and if I was lucky, I could tuck a second one to get 6. But I was a good pack mule.
That's excessive.
Mm-hmm. Boy, you haven't seen Rush's music on a start of school year rental season.
Oh yeah, it's
It's an event.
hefty.
And now I'm sure it's significantly worse because the rival gang is no longer in
No
service
longer
in this
there.
town.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't. Yeah,
Wasn't
that's right. I
there
didn't go.
somebody else that did it as well?
There's another place, but I thought
Like
they had
Trinity,
shut down.
I think.
No, what's it called? It's somewhere off of close to Farragut. I can't remember the name of it, but again, I've been out of that game for a decade. So
Oh, I don't know
Yeah.
what Farragut is. I've never heard of that place.
Oh.
Yeah. It's French Fargigart.
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 So,
yeah.
to kind of double back on what I was talking about a minute ago, I wanted to actually see if you agree with this. I don't know. Granted, you all stopped at where we went to school together at Bachelor's, so you didn't go to this other school that I went to see
Hell no, I didn't.
what came next. But so obviously, if you had to pick of any music degree, which do you think has the highest success rate of finding a job out of it?
Music ed.
Yeah.
Or therapy.
Probably.
Or therapy.
I forgot about therapy. But you know the one that I seemed specifically tailored field that I saw the most people find a job in after they graduated?
Performance.
Specifically, which field of performance?
Oh.
I mean,
vocal? I don't know.
Specifically, which kind of vocal?
Oh. Contratenor. I don't know.
I meant like
Lyrical?
which
Oh.
lyrical, yeah. Opera. I saw more people get into operas
Really?
than
Really?
any field that I graduated with grad school. Almost everyone I graduated with who was opera performance, I saw them land some kind of job in opera. And that blows
I
my
don't know
mind.
of anybody.
That's shocking.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm like, it's like, I mean, almost everyone that graduated music ed, they got a job teaching or something
I
like that.
mean,
But
It took me 3 years before I did, but I did.
But also, to be
so
fair,
did I.
a lot of those jobs, think about it. You go music ed, what kind of job do you want to do? I want to be a band director. I want to be a music educator. I want to be a
Yeah.
classroom teacher. Okay, what job do you want to have as a music theorist or composer? Either writing
No,
or
you're going to have to
or-
tack on that, yeah.
or you're going to be writing papers, books, or music, or you're going to be like lecturing, and that's not easy. It's not. I can't. There's no brick and mortar building that's like, this is where I
Yeah.
write music. This is my headquarters.
I mean, I guess you can make one.
Yeah, and I guess you can pay the rent with the money you're not making on the music.
I mean, I'm not going to say it's impossible, but it's definitely not probable.
Like, it also depends on what kind of music. Did you go to school to learn how to write, the next hot pop track and move to LA, or the next
Yeah.
hot country music and move to Nashville? Or did you go to write, symphonic or video game scores? Because then immediately you need to know how to market yourself to,
Yep.
Those companies. And I
And
never learned that.
That's the big thing with that career, I guess, is, I mean, you got to be a shell for yourself.
Yeah.
Shield.
And that's the thing is, I mean, I've said it before, that's half the reason I started streaming on Twitch is because I wanted to find a way to promote my music, which
Bandcamp.com/Alvin19.
pull away. You're going to bleed it.
But that's the
You're
fun part.
peeking. Yeah, it's real fun when I have to edit this thing. Sorry.
We have AI for that.
No, we don't. You don't use AI.
Sure we don't.
We try not to use AI. We don't like AI here.
I can't even
We don't
spell
know
AI.
how to level out.
We don't use generative AI. We don't create art with AI. We just use leveling tools, which I know
do.
to some people they're like, we don't care. I'm like, yeah, I know.
That's why I don't like physical media.
To be fair, I would not use any kind of AI program to level this stuff out if I had a better control over your guys' levels. But
I have no control.
we all have different microphones. We all have different headphones. We all have different environments. And you guys are literally through the same feed. So besides going into video and slightly adjusting your microphone levels, I can't adjust you guys separately in post. So we get what we got. Like, you can hate AI all you want, and I'm right there with you. I think data centers are going to kill our planet faster than any air conditioners are. But when it comes to producing this thing, either you're going to have everyone feeling kind of close, or you're going to have Doc screaming into the microphone and Viper sound like he's whispering 3 rooms over, and then me all over the place because I don't know where this thing's supposed to be anymore. So, hate me. That's fine. We're just trying to give you guys an episode.
Bandcamp.com/Alden19.
What's
Go
the
support
deal with
him,
all
brother.
these plugs? What's the deal?
Plugs.
Yep.
Plug it in, plug it in.
I'm glad I got to slide in. I don't know what's going on with my ISP boys, but I'm glad I got to come in.
Well,
I feel
I'm glad you're here.
this is full disclosure. I think for the last 46 weeks, I think I've made it to 44, 43 of them.
Another
is
big
probably-
plug.
This has probably been the most important thing I've worked on because it's been good to talk to you guys. I hate to say it's been like therapy, but it kind of has. But
Now, brother, don't make it
It's
sound
been
like this is
good,
your last
'cause-
episode.
No.
and that's why my
Hopefully not.
ISP is canceling me.
and
so.
and that's why
Um,
I'm done with this. There'll be a new host next week.
One with a
Oh.
better ISP.
I like doing this because I don't really get to talk to a whole lot of people. I just kinda
Amen. That's
It's not
another
my
thing
family
Have
or
too.
headphones in
coworkers.
all
I don't
day
talk
and
to
just
anybody
kinda-
anymore.
get in and out and try to get all my stuff done. So
Yeah, I have 5 through 11-year-olds I talk to typically during a school year. So I don't really talk to any adults. So
yeah,
it's kind of nice.
Very nice.
Better
very
nice.
nice.
But
All right, we
Yeah.
only got one more snooze left.
we're
so
fine. We're just rambling at this point.
yeah, you're good.
Lord, I was born a rambling man.
But no, I mean,
Dee-dee-dee.
I don't know. It's good. I enjoy talking to. It's also a nice break for me. It's like, don't get me wrong. I still would. My camera just completely decided to freeze. Hold on.
Yeah, I saw.
Because I closed an app. This EOS that I use for the Canon camera, depends on like other applications for some reason. And like if you open like a Chrome tab, it'll freeze the camera. I don't understand it. It's the dumbest thing ever. Let me snooze that.
Oh, good thing because
I got
I'm
it.
not paying attention.
I
I
but
got
yeah.
the other two.
I know. You got us. You got us there. But no, I enjoy this too. Like, don't get me wrong. I like having used before we started this podcast. I liked having Fridays and Saturdays to like knock out 8 to 14 hours on a big game, and but I kind of at the same time like finishing this podcast up by like before 10:30 and just chilling out for an hour or two because it's like one of the only nights of the week that I don't have to go to bed. But also, I'm not streaming because on Saturday night, if I'm up till 2 a.m., I'm still live. But like on tonight, I'm gonna like edit last week's episode. Go ahead and start editing this week's episode. I'm gonna mess around with some other settings. I'm gonna get ready for tomorrow night's stream. I'm just gonna have fun. I enjoy the post stream on Friday because it's the only night of the week that I can end a stream and not have to go to bed. Because either I'm not streaming at all, and then I still have to go to bed, or I am streaming, and then by the time I stream, I'm like, I gotta go to bed now. Because like when I finish on a Saturday night, it's like, oh, it's 3:30 in the morning. I probably should go to sleep because the kids are gonna wake me up at 6.
I've had a
See, I've
song
been
that
up
lives
since
in my
like
head
2:30 this
rent-free for
morning.
years. About 3:30 in the morning. So when you said
3:30 in the morning.
exactly. I roll around in bed, and every once in a while, I'll see the clock at 3:30 in the morning. And then the thunder rolls and the lightning strikes.
I was gonna say, is that Garth?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then Garth Brooks is sleeping around with someone else, and he gets his brains blown out by his wife. So
We do.
Wait,
we do not.
I
wanna
don't
get
remember that part of the song. Did she kill him?
copyrighted by him.
oh yeah, I mean,
Did
yeah,
I-
the dude comes back home after what she thought he was stuck in a
Escapades.
storm, and the dude has another
What?
girl's
Escapades.
perfume.
Did I miss that stanza? I don't
Yeah.
remember.
Lightning flashes in her
whole-
eyes, and he knows that, she knows. And then there's another verse that she runs back down the hallway and gets a
What?
gun. Yeah,
I
don't know if he
don't
just leaves it for
remember
life.
this
Last time you heard this
line.
When's the last time you heard this song?
Like a week
Hang on.
ago.
Let's
Oh.
go find it. Let's go find it.
Oh, hey, that might not be
You
the
can- you can-
smartest thing to do.
Now there's something Garth does with the Thunder. Well, he does it with some of his songs, like with Friends in Low Places. He has a third verse that basically just says "Kiss my ass" at the end.
That is Friends in Low Places.
Yeah.
There is no line in this song where she gets a gun and shoots him.
Yes, there is. Let's see. Yeah, there's a third one. Either that or I'm insane.
You're insane.
No. Hey, Viper knows about it too.
I just know about the cheating aspect. I don't know about her
No.
getting the actual
Hang
gun.
on.
The last verse.
It is a live version. Okay, so
A
that's
live
what I was
version.
getting stuck on. Yeah. She runs back down the hallway and through the bedroom door.
Oh.
She reaches for the pistol kept in the dresser drawer. Tells the lady in the mirror he won't do this again because tonight will be the last time she'll wonder where he's been.
Oh, I've never heard that. That is.
So
I'm
she
reading
blows
it.
his brains out.
Oh dear God. Okay.
What a
Okay.
graphic song.
I know.
Okay, Garth.
I thought he was just a cheater.
No. He's going to get pumpkin ate with a shotgun blast.
No pistol.
Oh, maybe it's a sawed-off shotgun. It's Fallout. I don't know.
Maybe it was Memphis.
Maybe it was Southern
Summer Nights. Maybe it was
Okay.
you. Maybe it was me, but it sure felt right. Come on, Pam, tell us.
Hey, all
some
this week
respect
when
on
I've
that
taken
voice.
my daughter to dance camp this week, we've had to plug the little rotating fan in because it's hotter than blazes. And I haven't been able to plug in my smart device to play music. So I've got to play the old country radio stations. And other than being a little bit like good old boy about it, it's been kind of nice because I just like listening to old 90s country because I
Yeah,
get to
I
hear
do
stuff.
too.
We
And I've
listened.
said my daughter's sitting in the back seat and I'll tell her what's good country and what's bad country. And 9 times out of 10, I'll say, this is a good country song. And then Brooks and Dunn will be on and I'll go,
Yeah.
Mama-ree.
Yeah,
You know?
we listened to 90s on the way to Ohio, and anytime like something from 2000s come on, I'd be like, no. It's like, Pandora, you got it wrong.
You can get through the mid-2000s and kind of in the 2010s, and then it starts getting into the bro punk, dip ring in your pocket country. But it's starting to turn around a little bit, but not quite
That's
there
a whole other episode. We'll 90s country next week. Pinpoint it.
Chef's
mark
kiss,
it.
baby.
But
I'm
we got 3 seconds left, so we're rating out. We'll see you guys next time.
This
Stick
is-
around, but we are heading out now. Ads coming up. We will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for being here. Don't really have time to plug anything tonight, but I'll be live tomorrow playing some games. So we'll see you guys next week.
I might get back on eventually.
Cool.
Deuces.
Please do. See you guys.